Hi guys, this is the advisor and welcome back to the channel of upright men and women. Guys, over the past several days, something wonderful has been happening in the world. And most of you might not know how impactful this will be on Africans on the whole, not just on the continent, but we here in the diaspora. We here who are the descendants of the slaves. Not many of us can link world events and see how they tie in with the future of the black race. But me being a very keen student of history, I'm fully aware of what's going on, and there are certain developments that we need to look at. Over the past year, there has been maybe about 8 or 9 developments, most of them happening rapidly since the start of this year. But believe me, the most important one right now is that over the past few days, a certain country has been taking a hammering. Day and night it has been taking a hammering. And most of you might not know, but it has extreme implications for Africa and black people on the whole. And if you do have a God, praise him, whoever that God may be, because this event, our series of events taken place over the past week, is one head of the beast which will have to die if black people is ever going to become free from the evils of Europe. I can't go any plainer than that, but you who are aware of the geopolitical situation across the world know exactly what I speak of. Anyway, let me get into today's video. Guys, 2 more of bigger crimes. Former gang members were shot and killed yesterday. Now, this incident happened in the Taylorlands area of 9 Miles, Bul Bay, in the wee hours of the morning. Now, one of the most interesting aspects of this incident is the fact that 288 of the most deadliest 5.56 bullets were taken from the premises. Now, most of you might not know that there are actually 2 types of 5.56 millimeter M16 rifle bullets. I've got the ordinary one, which was invented way back in the late 50s. A much more recent one which came around about in the 80s. But it had not been widely used until maybe late 80s. And this is a green tip 5.56. Now, what's the difference between the 2 bullets? So, what's the difference between these 2 cartridges? Well, the ordinary one is just a piece of lead covered by a copper coating. So it's really copper coated lead. So it cannot penetrate deep into a person. It may shoot at a distance, great distance, but once the bullet hits you, it stops. The green tip bullet is a bit more powerful, and it has a steel tip, not leather tip. It has a steel tip with, yes, some lead at the back, and it's covered by copper, yes, copper jacketed as they call it. Because of the steel tip, anytime it hit you, it can go even through police vest. Depends on the distance that it's fired. So it has a lot more penetrating power. Now, this kind of round is not normally found among gunmen. And you know, as them say, you don't see smoke without fire. The fact that these cartridges exist amongst gunmen, it means that the gun where them fire out exist. Now, what do I mean by that? The green tip cartridge is not recommended to be fired from an ordinary M16 or AR-15 rifle. Because since it's a more powerful bullet, you need a rifle with a thicker barrel. The kind of rifle that the JCF now uses. And with the thinner barrel, it can fire in it, but it will destroy that barrel after a few dozen rounds because it's too powerful and it had recommended for the thin barrel AR-15 or M16. So this in particular should be very worrying for the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Now, let us look at the two men who were killed. One of them is Michael Ray. Now, who is Michael Ray? By the way, what them call him a Ray. I see him with a name like that. Now, Ray is said to be responsible for a triple murder that happened in the same Bul Bay area there on New Year's Eve 2022. The day before 2023 starts, him was one of those who dirt 3 men in a one go. Shoot up at Toyota Starlet on the Cane River Main Road, killing 3, including a 68-year-old man named Isaac Ashton, his 39-year-old son Alric Ashton. Another man was in the car, but I don't remember what he was named. But them call him Narco. But them kill the man them for bigger crime, send them for go extort the man because they were building a house and them never get no money off of the man them house. And the man said them not pay no extortion, them just blaze up the car. Michael Ray have been on the run since then. Not really on the run. He was wanted since then. Because them wanted man, they come out brazen and stand up a roadside and drink beer and laugh and talk and play domino with people same way. The next man was Everton Pringle. Now, Everton Pringle is another person who, when him go for kill somebody, him not care who they around the person. If I want somebody him go for and is a dozen surround the person, him just take the whole dozen if him get the chance. Or rather, if it's convenient to do so. On the 6th of June 2022, Earl Jackson, his nephew Orville Hermit, and Kevin Bunfield were killed along a roadway in Pleasant View. This was on a Sunday, broad daylight. Them just walk in, shoot the man them, and just walk out straight just like that without even cover them face. And that was why Everton Pringle was featured or was fingered in that particular incident. So, the police had been onto them for quite some time. And here is what. One of the things I like about the current police activities is that when they're going on these sort of special operations, the police who are stationed in the areas of these operations are not normally informed until the actual operation had started, because these special units are very, very careful to ensure that no information pertaining to the operation is leaked to anyone outside of those who are directly involved in that specific activity. So, 2 more scums of the earth are off the streets. 288 rounds have been taken off the streets also, along with 1 Taurus pistol containing 9 rounds, and of course several spent shells. Thanks for watching. Like, share, leave a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.